What made Pooh Shiesty music hit so differently? It wasn't his voice, it was the dark piano melodies, the aggressive 808s, the simple powerful flows, and the raw energy that made every song feel dangerous. Today we're going to be breaking down exactly how this sound was built. We make a beat inspired by it, record vocals in that style, and mix everything from scratch. Let's do it. With 4 million streams, Pooh Shiesty was another rapper coming out of Memphis, Tennessee, a city already known for gritty street rap and heavy bass. His breakthrough came through consistent releases. His momentum grew even more after signing with Gucci Mane, 1017's label, putting his music in front of a much larger audience. Back in Blood helped introduce his sound to the mainstream, but underneath the lyrics was a production style that a lot of producers everywhere were starting trying to copy. Let's build it. The melodies are usually very simple. Minor key, dark piano, bell textures, choir pads, minimal notes, and a lot of space. I'm gonna start with a haunting piano progression and layer a subtle choir underneath. This progression is following a 1, 5, 6, 7. So we're in the C minor key. The C being the 1, the G note being the 5, G sharp being the 6, and A sharp being the 7th. Layer with a simple top piano. Copy that over. Okay, let's add a pad. For the pad, we're going to keep it simple with just a C minor triad. So this is the C minor chord. Let's raise the middle note up an octave. An octave is 12 notes higher than the original note. I'm going to add a bell to it. And that's just using the root note. I'm going to add a violin, but very simple. We're going to keep the whole beat very simple. That's all we're going to use for the melody. Let's move to the drums. We're going to use the root note of our progression to find where we should lay down our 808 notes. We want to keep it bouncy. Add hi-hats. We're going to use a tight snare. Don't overcomplicate anything for this style. With that, let's arrange it. Real simple so far. Let's add the piano first. We can bring this volume in the second half. Copy it over for a 16 bars hook. Notice that there's little changes throughout the beat. We're keeping it simple. Drop instruments, bring them back in, add risers, and short transitions. The simplicity keeps the focus on the rapper. Now let's record. Pooh Shiesty's delivery isn't overly melodic. Instead, he uses strong projection, consistent energy, short pauses, and aggressive emphasis. Now we bring our beat over to Pro Tools. We're going to start recording.
Go, big go.
I'm in no way a rapper, so don't fault me for these lyrics. I also had this mix template and a couple of them free for download if you want to check them out in the description.
Pressure applied every time that I step in. Talk is cheap, I make the work be my weapon. Stay 10 toes when that road got cold. Ain't from the bottom, now that story getting told.
Okay, we're just going to double that hook because we're going to keep it moving. We're going to move to a verse and make a real short verse.
Started with a dream and a room full of doubt. Now they watching every move on the route. Late night grinding while the city still sleep. Planting every seed, now it's time I finally reap.
Let's add some ad-libs for the hell of it. Go, 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 go.
Go.
My first EQ, I'll be removing all the unnecessary frequencies we have in my vocals from the mic. So we're going to get rid of all the low end to about 120. The rest of that is rumble. We don't really need that in most vocal recordings. And then I'll add some compression. We're going to use a fast compressor first so that we can get the peaks out of the vocals. And we're using a subtle amount of delay from the H delay from waves. We're using a subtle amount that's very small, and a subtle amount of reverb, which is a hard reverb and also a plate reverb. But both of them are used very subtle. And for the mix bus for glue, so we can have everything compressed and feeling good together, I use the SSL G master bus. It locks everything together. The release is being set to -1 and the attack being set to 30. It gives it a real big sound in my opinion. Then the L2 to finish it off. The reason this style becomes so recognizable is because it's not complicated. It's because every element serves a purpose. Dark melody, heavy low end, clean arrangement, aggressive performance, and a controlled mix. None of the sounds fight each other, so it makes it sound clean and complete. If you learned something today, let me know which artist I should break down next. I'll recreate the beat, record the vocals, and show you every step so you can apply these techniques to your own music. I just copy someone else's style. Subscribe and I'll see you on the next breakdown.
Pressure applied
If you want the
every
beat files
time
and the
that I
template I
step
use in this
in.
recording,
Talk is
hit the
cheap,
bio
let
and
the
download
work
them both.
be my weapon. Stay 10 toes when the road got cold. Built from the bottom, now the stories get